Oh, what torture. It smells like pizza. I just got out of my 11 o'clock class that was at 10 today. It was 2 hours. We did pretty good. I'm actually really proud of the kid. He didn't get frustrated or anything, and he was just asking constantly, kind of like when you're in the car, are we there yet? Are we there yet? He kept asking, are we done? Are we done? Are we done? But we did good. I'll catch you when I get home. Hey, sorry I didn't get to catch you right when I was walking through the door, but my husband called me and oh my goodness, I have something so big to share with you. This is one of the biggest things I could possibly share with you as a military family, apart from the deployments and everything that has to do with deployment life and then redeployment, and especially deployment during COVID. This has been quite an experience. So my husband finally got his PCS orders. PCS stands for Permanent Change of Station, which is just a fancy term for we're moving. We've been in Hawaii since July 2018, and it's time for us to go a little bit ahead of schedule. Normally you stay put for about 3 years, but because he is transitioning from an enlisted soldier to a warrant officer, I'm not gonna go into details, it's just a different kind of rank. He's gonna go to a school in a different state, and that kind of trumps being put or staying put for a couple of years where you're at. That very brief phone call and that bit of short news just changes absolutely everything in such a drastic way. I can't even express it in a way that does it justice. That phone call alone already told me that starting now, and I do mean like today, everything changes. A move, I don't know if you've moved before, but there's a lot that goes into moving, and especially if it's a military move, you have to follow a few additional steps. Since we're leaving Hawaii with pets, there are also another couple of steps to plan, and because we're going to be moving during winter, there's a lot that goes into planning according to weather. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be a little bit stressful, but hey, this is our second move. We moved from Puerto Rico to upstate New York. We moved from upstate New York to Hawaii. So this is gonna be our third move, Hawaii to where we're going now. As you can see here, this is my work area, and I told you before I love binders. This is the red binder that I took out a couple of days or weeks ago for my pets grooming because I needed their rabies certificate. So everything related to our pets is right here, and this is everything related to our military life as far as household stuff goes. So our vehicle is here. Damaged items that arrived from the last move are also here, the reimbursements we got for them, things like that. So I just take this binder and then use that information to help me plan for this next move. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna do anything move related today. Like, I'm not gonna start packing boxes or anything, but there are a few things I have to take care of. I just messaged, right after he hung up, I just messaged my co-leader. There's just the person who helps me run the volunteer program that we operate. And basically we have to find a new co-leader, somebody to take my position. Once I clear with her how she feels about my leaving, if she can do this by herself, or if she wants to look for new volunteers after I leave, or however she wants to do this, we plan together. Once we get that out of the way, I have to inform our command about what is going on. And once command gets involved, then we go into what our plan of action is going to be, what's the first step we're going to take, etc., etc. So that's just the volunteer side. Because I don't want to devote too much time to something that just got announced today, this is the only thing I really want to take care of, because there is so much that goes into this list of having to move. It's good to take a few things here and there starting now, and then not have this overwhelming amount of things to do near the very end. So it's good to start now. Then I go into what is supposed to be done today. As I'm doing this clip, the video for yesterday's class with my 11 o'clock kid is loading so that I can send it to the mom and she can send it to the other person that he sees. So I have to email her that. Once I take care of that, then I can take care of my own video, which I did not get to upload yesterday because I was dealing with this one. So I'm going to try to upload the vlog for, I think it's May 26th. While I was in class, I also got a message from an old customer who is wondering if I'm still doing what I'm doing with my home business. So I have to take care of this customer's purchase. And once I'm done with these things, which are very important that they get done by the end of the day because it is Friday and I don't know if it's a long weekend or something. I'm a little confused about that. But once this gets out of the way, then I can fiddle around with whatever else I have to do. I can play it by ear, basically, because it's not a priority. Included in this list, kind of implicitly, is obviously family time, which I had included in blue last time. So I have to call my mother and then spend some time with the person who's staying here at our house. Also make time for myself. Remember, chronically ill, you gotta take your breathers. So I always give myself somewhere between 15 to 30 minutes to just kind of do nothing or do something that makes me happy. And then I continue with everything else. That phone call really just kind of set everything in motion for me. In my head, I was already thinking, well, I gotta see what the process is for shipping dogs outside of the island. I gotta take inventory of all of our belongings. They're really, not pricey. We don't have pricey stuff, but like high ticket items, washer, dryer, printer, etc. Gotta inform my students that I'll be leaving by the end of this year, so that kind of stinks. And really at the top of the list should be planning around my infusion, which we did do when we left New York. I'm not supposed to travel right after an infusion, and you've seen how I feel afterwards. It's really crummy. My immune system is going to be extremely suppressed. I'm actually getting a phone call right now, so never mind. We'll go over this whole moving thing later. Okay? I'm not lying. Look, I have a phone call. I can't show you who it is, but I have a phone call. You know how I tell you my days are so crazy? I was on the phone with my mother while I was having lunch, and then I had to go to the bathroom. I'm a little bloated. I think it's just because my infusion is around the corner. While I'm on the toilet, my husband calls me that things are kind of slow at work, so he wanted to take some coriander and rosemary from our garden to a friend at work. So that's what we're doing now. Isn't this nuts? Some rosemary right there, coriander right here. I honestly don't know where I left off last clip, but right now I just got off the phone with our internet service provider because I'm trying to upload my students class from yesterday. It did upload to YouTube, but then it didn't process. So I had to take it down after I'd loaded for 3 hours and upload it again. I talked to the internet service provider and she said that if I'm hardwired directly to the device, I should see a full 400 Mbps connection, whereas through Wi-Fi, right now I'm at 127, and she said that's actually pretty normal, really good. And I'm like, if I can actually get 400 Mbps, let me just find a darn cable. So I'm looking for a cable, but my husband organizes this a little differently from me, so. I'm going out on a little unexpected, unplanned trip to the post office. Got one order here, another one here. One I could get postage for, the other one not really. And then I'll be back to continue playing everything by ear because now my husband's home, which was very unexpected. You know, he gets home between like 4 and 6. They're supposed to be getting out at 3 on Fridays, but yeah, that doesn't happen. And today he got home like half an hour ago. So at 2:15ish, she was already home, and I'm looking around thinking, I don't understand what's going on today. It's such a weird day. I already told you what happened before, and after I finished my last clip, our house guest arrived, brought me some sushi, so happy to eat it when I get back. Then this person left. I kept working. Then my husband got home. I'm like, well, I need the car because I got 2 orders to mail, so I'm gonna go and come back and we're here. I'm gonna take our precautions as always. It smells like laundry. I'm so angry right now because the card isn't going through. I mean, I can't even show you the card without showing you what bank I use, but it's one of these chips. It's the microchip, and he said I can't swipe it if it has a microchip, so it's not working. I gotta call the bank, which is the same flippin' bank I showed you before that I was on hold for over an hour, 4 different days, and they never picked up the phone. So I gotta go home, get another card, and come back because he already put all the postage on the packages. Can't take them off, so I'm taking a deep breath. And I'm gonna try calling the number that's on the card on my way back home to then come back and then go back home. Yeah, I'm so not happy right now, but I'm trying to just keep it cool. The birds are happy today. Good morning, buenos dias, annyeonghaseyo, buongiorno, bonjour. We are on our way to the lab. Infusion is Monday. Today's Saturday morning, so getting my liver function tested, car is closed, checking inflammation markers and all that other stuff to see if the medicine is working, staying in my system, not affecting my organs, la 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 la. And of course I'm fasting, so we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible, so then come back, have breakfast, and I honestly don't know what is up for the rest of the day. We don't have any plans, do we?
Nope.
No plans. So playing it by ear once again. Well, now it's never less than 2 pokes. At least I got some bright yellow tape, like my husband said, that matches with my outfit apparently. Trying to look on the bright side as always. And he feels so bad for me. He's gonna take me to one of our favorite places. It's a local restaurant where I can have pizza that doesn't make me sick, but I'm actually just gonna have one of their, what is it, sourdough waffles or something? I forget what it is. It's a good waffle. So he's gonna take me there because he feels bad for me starting the weekend and my day with this. And then on Monday I have my infusion. So he also likes to kind of perk me up before that.
Continue on Hawaii 80 for 1 mile.
Yep, that's where we're going. I'll see you there. This is the place. The hubby and I just finished having breakfast. We're gonna throw that away later. I wanted to show you because the day kind of got away from me last night, and then the person who's staying in our room, in our guest room, was already sleeping. My office is right next door, so I didn't want to interrupt this person's sleep. But here, remember our to-do list from yesterday? Everything was done. This is somewhat done. I'll tell you now why I'm not finishing this, because we're not going to be able to see an accountant today or tomorrow. Monday's my infusion, and I need my husband to be with me when we do this together. We've decided to contact somebody over the phone who's going to help us prep the taxes, or like fill out the forms and file them. I want my husband to be present when we do this together. There's just no rush for me to finish this now, but if you notice in the kitchen, the island is cleared because the only thing I'm missing here is the beginning of year and end of year inventory. Everything else is sales, business expenses, yada, 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 yada. I actually finished all that stuff. So I guess you could put like a half check mark on this. I'm just happy that all this got done. We did the list in the morning and we actually finished it by the end of the day, and that's what we've been focusing on these past 2 days. Just why are we not finishing all the things that we say we're gonna do? Is it the interruptions in the day? Is it the things that come up unexpectedly? I mean, what is it? So we actually managed to do this. That's great. However, today, there is no to-do list. Tomorrow is going to be another clean with me. It's going to be clean day all around the house, especially because we haven't been cleaning like we normally do. Yes, we still Swiffer every day because we have our husky, but ever since we got this rug, it's held a lot of the hair, so we can just vacuum every other day or so instead of having to Swiffer every day, but we still do that. Wipe down countertops and everything, keep the dust to the minimum, but we haven't done deep cleaning, and we haven't cleaned the guest room since the person arrived. We haven't cleaned the bathroom, and there's a lot to get done. I actually don't know what's up the rest of the week, so we decided today to take it easy. I just wanted to show you once again, the island is clear. Look, they're all right here, ready to be put in tax forms. My husband is taking it easy. He's nice and comfy. Here comes the doggy. Yes. And what am I going to do? I am going to play Mario Galaxy. We keep all the remotes and stuff here. Haha, this is such a beautiful drawer. So I'm going to play a little bit of Mario Galaxy. And we're not huge gamers. We don't stay stuck playing for hours on end. It's just going to a little bit like a distraction, just something we don't do. Actually, I haven't done this in weeks. Then when it's time to do something, it'll come up and we'll do that.
Lali, entra. Entra.
Lali, entra. Vente. Muy bien. Se quedan ahí. Venimos ahorita. Pórtense bien. Anywho, I was in a while ago, but we were resting and just talking, spending some time together, taking things easy. And now we're on our way to pick up some delicious pizza. Except he's making me drive this time. My ride's over.
Mm-hmm.
Back here again. Can you guess why these two are so happy? Well, come on, don't make me look bad. You were happy. There you go. We're going for a walk. I told you we had no plans for today. There are no priorities that need taken care of. Really, it's just a very chill kind of go with the flow day. So my husband said, hey, you want to walk on before the sun goes completely down? Sure, why not? As you can see, it's already pretty dark. Yeah, they're ready to go. We're gonna try something new this time. We're gonna take this little collar. It is a shock collar, but it's also vibrations and sound. So with Lali, because she is a scaredy cat, she's very timid and just like, she's a spaz. What we do with her is we do a little beep beep here that already scares the life out of her. And if she's really stubborn, doesn't stop barking or doesn't get down from furniture or something, then we'll do a little vibration. But we have never ever used shock. It's just not necessary because you've seen her. She's scared of everything. And that's just Luna telling us to hurry up. So we're gonna go now. Today is pre-infusion cleaning day. I got a text message from my nurse for tomorrow, a new nurse, somebody I've never met before. We're pooped, we're kapoots, and no goods. My husband and I have a trade-off right now. I'm gonna get dinner started while he cleans and disinfects the tub. So he has to wake up at 3 tomorrow for a 12-mile ruck march. I do not.